Om Sri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Sri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Samastajana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidwaram. Om Vande Bhakta Priyam Ramam Bhakti Prenatiyam Sada Same Vasatu Nityam Hi Ye Kripaya Prabho. After having seen the Shravana Bhakti, which is the first of the 9 kinds, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Sparanam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atma Nivedanam. So, Shravana Bhakti we have seen how it is Sadhan Rupa and also Ramana Rupa. So, now we move onward to second one, which is called Kirtanam. Shloka number 6. Shravanena yatha jnatam tatha vachanuvarnanam Kirtanam kathitam shastre yena vani vishuddhyate. Shravana is done with our ears, Jnanendriya. Then what we have heard, it can be whatever we have read. So, whatever knowledge that we have gained about the name and form and virtues, stories, Leela of Bhagavan, and also his absolute nature, Swarupa, then Shravanena yatha jnatam, whatever is learnt, understood through Shravanam, tatha vachanu varnanam. And then with our speech, we should share with others, discuss with others, sing that, then that is called Kirtanam, Kirtanam Kathitam Shastre. So, even if you are all alone, you sing Bhagavan's glory. If others are there, together also you can't do the Kirtanam. Or Kathayantah Parasparam, talk to each other about the same, the glory of Bhagavan's name, the beauty of his form, the greatness of his virtues, and his most delightful sports. Keep on talking like that, because all the bhaktas do that only. Then they are called Kirtanam. What is the result of this Kirtanam? Yena vani vishuddhyate. Our speech is purified by this. Now, what is the impurity of speech? Because where it is said, Vani Vishuddhyate. The impurity of our Vani is, one is boasting about oneself, Atma Prashamsa. That is called impurity. And other is Paraninda, censuring about that is called gossiping. There are 2 types of people. One is called a gossip, he talks about others, and one is called boring person, he talks about himself only. So, by doing Atma Prashamsa and by talking about ill about others, there was a club of 50 members. One day one person went home and said, today's meeting was not very interesting because all were present. You understood? So they could not talk about others, because otherwise the one who is absent, they would talk about that one. Peeth piche burai karna. At the back, So the paraninda is impairing our mind. Or only talking about oneself. I am so wonderful, so and even other people try to change the topic, but he comes back to that one. Acha. Another thing also. All the time guna dosha vivechanam. But who appointed you that? This person is very virtuous. This person is terrible. He is wonderful, he is blunderful. Who told you? So all the time talking about guna dosha of others, that also impurity of our speech only. By that, and then what happens is, whatever we keep on talking, that affects our mind also. And we start feeling the same way. If someone tells me about someone, then if I meet that person, my mind is already prejudiced. And then I also talk. Then what happens? Multiply. So, Atma Prashamsa or Paraninda and all the time Vivechanam, Guna Dosha Vivechanam. Do not praise somebody too much, because sometimes you may have to censure, criticize also. Don't criticize too much anyone, because you may have to compliment that person also sometimes. So be a little more objective. In other words, observe your own mind. And if you have to sing the glory of that one who is glorious, who is beyond all guna, dosha, and there are only two. One is called God and other is called Guru or say Bhakta. Bhagavan and Bhakta, they are beyond all that. You know, Surdaji, Tulsi Ramayana or Tyagaraja Swami and all that, did they sing the glories and of all that, of any king and all that? They would have got a lot of money, but what money is going to do? So sing the glory of that one who is glorious, who is beyond all likes, dislikes, guna, dosha, merits and demerits and all that, virtues and vices, Bhakta, Bhagavan. So you will find Tulsidaji sang the glory of Bhagavan Ramchandraji and Hanumanji. That's how it is. And in Ramcharitmanas in the Balkand, he says, why he wrote all these? Nija gira pavana karana karana Ram jasu tulasi kayo. I have sung all these, Ram Yash. In that Ramcharitmanas, you will see he sings the Yash of two only. One is of Bhakta and Bhagavan. Ramchandra Yasha. In Ayodhya Kand, you will find in one part Yasha of Bhagavan, that is Bharata's glory. In Sundar Kand, Ramchandra's glory and Hanumanji's glory. So then our Vani, our speech is purified. Therefore called Kirtanam. Yena Vani Vishuddhyate. Shravanena yatha jnatam tatha vacha anuvarnanam. What we have learned, let your mind revel in that. Kirtanam. Now this word Kirtanam, I heard one Mahatma said very wonderful thing. You see, the word Kirtanam, and if you read other way, what it is, Kirtana Nartaki. Nartaki means a dancer, right? Which dancer? So he says, Maya is a dancer and we are dancing to the tune of Nartaki Maya. Don't think Maya is one lady somewhere, There is no such Maya. Vedanta said, Nartaki Matihi. Our buddhi, our mind only, with all his fanciful thoughts and imaginations and all that, is not our mind making us dance to its own tune? And the whole world is in front of us. We get tempted by this, repulsed by this, attracted by this, distracted by that. So the world is also making us dance to its tune. Actually, world is not doing anything. We are only dancing to its tune. And nowadays, social media is there. What to talk about? They try to make up our mind, because we can't make up our mind. So this is called dance is going on continuously. And we are tired. Surdas ji has written very beautiful, Abha mein nacho bahut gopal. Oh, Baba, I have danced to and I am tired. And dance was what? Kama krodha ke ghunguru. Adi ghunguru, adi kama krodha, they are making dance and dance and dance. So this Nartaki Matihi, which is making us dance and dance to its tune, and we are so exhausted and so tired. But the world will not allow you to take rest also. Get up. Dance. It is not the literal dance we are talking about. Dance is the Nrutya Kala. Mirabai also danced. Paga ghungaru bandh mira nache. But she danced only for Bhagavan. That was also Aradhana. But when we keep dancing to the tune of the fancies of our mind and all the world of that, we are tired. And the only wonderful thing that will give rest to it is Kirtanam. And we know that in the evening time and sometime in the house or sometime where satsang is going on, and there when you temple all singing together, how elevated you feel or not. Because that Kirtan gives you that rest of the mind. Then you also sing, even whether you know singing or not. There is the beauty of the Samashti chorus. Individually, if you ask them, nobody thinks, everybody is out of tune only. But when everybody is singing together, I don't know what is the magic. They sing all right. And then sometimes some song or kirtan is so wonderful, they get up and start dancing also. Beauty. Shravanena yatha jnatam tatha vachanu kirtanam. Kirtanam kathitam shastre. This is said Kirtanam in the Shastra. Kirtanam is literally singing the glories of God. They are called Kirtanam. Now this Kirtan can be the Nama Sankirtanam, it can be, or Bhagavan Stuti, the hymns and that, all that what you sing. That also Kirtan. Like Sri Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram. It's a Nam Sankirtan. Sri Ramachandra Kripalu Bhajamana Harana Bhava Bhayadarunam. Sri Rama Stuti, Krishna Stuti, Shiva Stuti. You sing. That also is Kirtanam. This is called singing the Kirtanam. Now there are different levels of Kirtanam. Do you know what is the next level of Kirtanam? Sarveshwara Prakirtyahi Vishvam Hrishyati Rajyate Evam cha darshanam nityam Kirtana bhakti ruchyate. Now, one is called singing the glories of God. One is called seeing the glories of God everywhere. Because all the time you cannot go on singing. Huh? How long will you sing on? That's why even there where the Akhanda Kirtan goes on, the people keep on changing. Huh? They have to, because everybody can't sing all that 24 hours. But the other is called seeing the glory of Lord. Sarveshwara Prakirtyahi. By the glory of Sarveshwar Bhagwan, the Lord of all, Vishwam Rishyati, the whole world is rejoicing. Rajyate, entertaining itself and getting attached also to each other. Is Bhagwan's glory only. Evam cha darshanam nityam. And to see this glory of Bhagavan, seeing the glory, called Kirtana Bhakti. It is called Kirtana Bhakti. It is. So one is called singing and the other called seeing. See, in the Bhagavad Gita, when Arjuna saw the Vishwarupa of Bhagavan, and one shloka he said, this beautiful shloka he said, Sthane Rishikesha Tava Prakirtya Jagat Pravrishyatyanurajyate cha. Bhagavan, it is everything is just appropriate. Rishikesha Tava Prakirtya. It is by your glory, Jagat Pravrishyati. The whole world is rejoicing, feeling happy, and Anurajyate, when they get attached to each other, it's not a wonder. It is your glory only. Now see, the moon rises in the sky on the Purnima, full moon. And what is the relation between that moon and the ocean? And how the waves rise high and high and high and high. And the lotus, which is closed in the night, at the morning, when the sun rises, how it opens up? Where is the sun and where is the lotus? The Kumudini opens up in the night and the fragrance goes everywhere. Just think of it. What is that relation? Jagat Pravrishyati. And why even the human beings get attached to each other? The parents are attached to children and to grandchildren more. No Ascharyam. It is Bhagavan's glory. Now sometimes many parents come and ask, oh, you know, how to break the attachment to children. I say, you will never be able to do that. Why? Because the attachment is created by God. Huh? Acha. Why? You see, if that attachment was not created, we would not have taken care of our children. And this is not only human beings, remember. How the cow looks after the calf, or even the tigress, the lioness, and the birds, all of them taking care of them. No? But there is a difference. The birds and animals, they grow out of all that. Because that bird comes out of that, fly, then they know. But here in human being, when they become 80-year-old, they are still worried about the 50-year-old son also. Beta, you bought the car and you never took my permission. One beautiful shloka is there in Mahabharata. Anurajyate, therefore I am telling you. Bhagavan created this moha. Yo mohayati bhutani sneha pashanubandhanaihi. Samrakshanaya sargasya tasmai mohatmane namaha. It is said, salutation to unto that Bhagwan who is of the nature of moha. He is only deluding, making people attached. Sneha pasha, by the pasha, the ropes of this attachment. But you know, the next line important, samrakshanaya sargasya. For the protection and maintenance of this world, Bhagavan has done that. Suppose the mother had no feeling for the child, he is crying, let him cry. Nobody would have taken care of each other also then. Huh? Bhagavan, Sarveshwara Prakrita Vishwam Rajyati. How the early morning dawn and how the birds start chirping. Huh? And here you see the mayuras, the peacocks also here. So many peacocks are here in this Chinmaya garden. One person was very, very worried, depressed, and oh, how will I maintain my life and how will I do this? Somebody told him, some Mahatma must have told him. I read a very beautiful shloka. Somewhere shloka, I am not, the research scholar, no, they have to immediately tell where it was. We read beautiful shlokas, we just. He said, why are you worried? Bhagavan will take care of you. How? How? We don't know where the source is, but the shloka is very beautiful. Yena shukli kruta hamsaha shukascha hariti krutaha mayurashchitrita yena sate vrittim vidhasyati. So the Bhagavan's Prakriti, he who made all the hounds of swan birds white, and who made the parrots green, and the parrot green color so wonderful. And Chitritaha, Mayura, and all the peacocks were the colorful when it spreads its wings and all that. And taking care of all these birds, every little creature, Satya Vritti Vidha, he will take care of you also. Why are you worried? This is called Prakirtya. So when you see all round everywhere, only Bhagavan's glory alone is seen. The world is rejoicing in many ways. Huh? In Bhagavan's avatar, when he played on flute, and immediately all gopikas came running there and all that. The beauty of his sound only of a flute. Huh? I will go on and on and on. But you see, Bhagavan's Prakriti, we eat only whatever bread, butter, dal, roti, idli, dosa, whatever. How it gets turned into all the flesh and bones and blood and all that. Huh? How? By whose glory? We don't have any clue. Evam cha darshanam nityam. So wherever you see, only Bhagavan's glory alone is seen. So Kirtan does not mean all the time you have to musical instruments and then singing and all that. No, no. Singing, then seeing, and still higher level. Oh, there is higher level? Why is that higher level? Jivane siddha bhaktasya divya kirti prakashate tadeva kirtanam shreshtham sadhyam sarvaischa sarvada. Jivane siddha bhaktasya, in the life of perfected devotee, divya kirti prakashate, that divine, celestial, the glory of Bhagavan shines in their life. Therefore we say God-man. About the great saints and devotees, whether men and women and all that, walking God. Why? Because that glory which they were singing, the glory that they were seeing, so first it called singing, then called seeing, then called bringing in your own life. Suppose you say, Bhagavan is very dayalu, krupalu. I go on singing, I become a very cruel type of person. Then what? What is the use of singing? That love, that compassion, that generosity, that large-heartedness, and that forgiving nature, enduring and all that, they should be seen. That's why if you read the biographies of very many saints, so wonderful. Do you know about Bhakta Prahlad? And his guru was Naradji. And Naradji tells about Prahlad that all those virtues which are there in Bhagwan, they all are there in Prahlad. Just see. Divya Kirti. And if we just go on singing, and very good, and sing all, but something to bringing. So singing, seeing, and bringing that somewhat a virtue of that Bhagavan should manifest in our life also. This is called Kirtanam. Tadeva Kirtanam Shreshtham. This is the best Kirtanam is this, when that divine glory virtue shines in our life. Therefore, Bhakta and Bhagavan, in the Bhaktas, all such qualities are seen. Even when Bhagavan is ready to give them moksha, they say, we don't want even moksha also. We just want to sing your glory, want to see your glory and all that. That's what the beauty of that great Bhaktas. All this comes only by Shravanam. When we say Shravanam, is listening also, or Pathanam, reading also, watching also, all that, the knowledge that we get about Bhagavan's Nama, Rupa, Guna, Katha, Leela, Ityadi, and then we sing, we see and bring that, then that's called Shrestha Kirtanam. So at the sadhana level, we have to sing all this, slowly rise above and see that. At the highest level of the Siddha Bhakta is that Jivane Siddha Bhaktasya Divya Kirtihi Prakashate. In our first, we try to fix our mind in Bhagavan, and the Bhakta, their mind doesn't go anywhere else. Such is the glory of that. And they are able to kindle that love in the hearts of others also then. Because, see, many times, we people are, how to prove the existence of God? The best is improve yourself. When we look at the life of great saints and devotees, that itself is the proof of Bhagavan's existence. That's called Jivane Siddha Bhaktasya Divya Kirtihi Prakashate Tadeva Kirtanam Shreshtham Sadhyam Sarvaischa Sarvada. And therefore, this is to be accomplished by all those who are on the path of devotion. They have to accomplish this. Always see this. Let me tell you, when you read the biographies of devotees and all that, there may be differences in their path they follow, the sadhana they follow. But one thing is common, their love for God is the same. We have to get that inspiration and then live. अच्छा, so कीर्तन, so कुछ तो कीर्तन तो करना ही चाहिए ना, कीर्तन करना चाहिए. हरे राम 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 सीता राम राम राम. Hare Rama 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 Sita Rama Rama Rama. Hare Rama 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 Sita Rama 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 Rama 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 सियावर रामचंद्र की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम